Hello and welcome to Second Place Chasers with me, Keith.
I'm Mick Beale.
This week we'll probably be talking about the championship a little bit too much.
And I just go into loads and loads of innuendo.
Carry on, podcast. Good evening, Jack.
Good evening, Keith.
Double game week 25,
25, yeah.
Still going. In the words of Rod Steiger as a Mexican in A Fistful of Dynamite. Pretty good, huh?
Well, you might think that. How dare you use one of my favourite westerns against me?
Not against you.
I even introduced you to it. You still use it against me.
Yeah. So how did your fantasy league week?
Oh, well, it's a mixed bag, you know. 70, which is above average by 4 points, but it's kind of... I don't know. I had 2 free transfers, and I sold Trent for Bradley, which was always going to happen if Trent was injured.
Yeah.
Bradley's only got 2 points, but he played really well, and he could have had a goal. So I'm not too unhappy with having him there for next game if he starts. And apparently Trent's out for 5 games, so
Yeah.
having him for the few after that's fine as well. I'm annoyed with my late changes Solanke to Darwin, because Darwin scored an absolutely beautiful goal.
Oh, it was unbelievably good.
Yeah, I thought when I saw him going to take the shot,
You thought he's going to hit the keeper again.
Keeper, the bar, over the top. I did not expect that. It was
Especially when he had so much time to...
Yeah.
Usually when he has time, he goes, he does something like that.
He had so much time to do the wrong thing.
He had so much time that he thought of the wrong thing and then didn't have time to think of something else.
Yeah.
And scored a goal.
Yeah. Because Jota was there open to have it back.
Yeah.
It was a good pass from Jota, that header.
Oh, it was lovely.
Yeah. It was a great phase of play. And then he went off at half time.
Yeah.
And Solanke scored a goal and an assist. So not too good there.
Well, he may play tomorrow.
Yeah. What did Klopp say on his fitness?
He didn't really mention him.
Right.
He mentioned the others, like Jota's out for a long time because, the player just landed on his knee.
Yeah, that looked nasty.
Jones is out for a while. Alisson's out for a while with the hamstring. And Trent, like you said, a few more games.
I think
Salah is possibly a little bit of doubt tomorrow with more like just tightness in his hamstring, like niggly thing.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't have wanted to give him that.
They might rest him before the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
If Darwin, there are people saying that Darwin came off because they'd already made 2 separate substitutions.
That was my thinking as well.
And then because you've only got you can make 5 subs, but you've only got, is it 3?
3 windows.
3 windows, but
except half time.
One at half time doesn't count. So there could be that.
That was my thinking with 2 games close together, then a Carabao Cup final. Yeah. Why not get some minutes in Gakpo's legs? You're already leading. He can score. I think Darwin was probably tactical.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Yeah, I'm going to lean on probably.
That's what you're hoping, so you can get some more points tomorrow.
But in other places, Dubravka 2, Saliba 6. Estepinan's a bloody headache.
Isn't he just?
He's on my hit list. He's going to be leaving soon. 1 point. Foden 5 across 2 games. That's pretty useless. Richarlison 2. That's 2 blanks in a row. Richarlison.
Get out.
Yeah, well, that's going to happen this week.
Really?
Yeah, he's blanking. So Palmer 2.
Yeah, but they could play in 29.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Palmer 2. De Bruyne 2. I mean that.
Here we go. Go on. I've trapped myself in. You brought him in. He was on your blacklist.
Yeah, after this blank week, the ginger twat can fuck off.
Is that you being like calm?
Yeah, that's calm me, yeah. Anyway, we'll move on. No, I'm not angry. Triple captain on Haaland. 30 points. I'm not too happy.
We've had worse.
Yeah, there's been worse, but I'm not too happy with it still. It's not as bad as Trent when he got me 6 points tripled up to 18. But still, triple captain on a double game week, you'd expect more than 30.
Yeah, although he did have, he had 9 shots in the Chelsea game. And yeah, I know people are saying that, it was a bad move to do it, but I don't think so. I know the result wasn't great.
Statistically, it worked. That's why I brought in Darwin, because statistically he was supposed to score second highest for the week.
Well, I'm just happy that it was more than Leo got when he played his.
Yeah, that's true. And Watkins.
Yeah.
Was it 2, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, 13 points. Won't
Not
be
bad.
moving him.
No, definitely not. My game week so far, it would only improve if Darwin plays. 93, which is pretty good. It's just probably not. It's just it could have been better. Ake missed the second game.
Yeah.
Areola in goal 3, Trippier with 1, Gabriel clean sheet, Gross, who is doing very well.
He's doing well.
29 points over the last 3 game weeks. He's also been on penalties.
Yeah.
Since João Pedro's injured. I think I did see that he attempted 119 passes in the last game.
Really?
Was successful with 116 of them.
Well, that puts him on the bonus most weeks then.
That's why he gets bonuses, because they won 5-0 and the only attack in return he got was 1 assist.
Yeah.
But he still got 2 bonus points. The same as Adingra, who scored 2 goals.
Yeah, he looked bloody sharp all the way through.
Yeah, he's kept that form from the AFCON final into this. Saka, the lovely Saka. You
I sold him after that 10 points, and since he's had 39 points.
He's just like Arsenal almost seem to have switched their mindset and the way they play.
It turned into City.
And Saka is just looking really good.
Yeah.
Looking really good.
That's why he's coming back.
Bowen, West Ham not looking so good, and I don't think he enjoys playing up front.
He wasn't this week, though.
Wasn't he?
No, Antonio was up front.
Oh, he was too.
They were playing him and Kudus switching sides out of position.
They need Paqueta back.
They do.
Paqueta.
They're lucky now, though, because Phillips is suspended, so they should do all right.
I saw 2 yellow cards in about 4 minutes, was it? Something like that?
Yeah. The first one was it Dominguez tried to wrestle the ball out from under him, so he pushed him over.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the second one was just sort of, it's not the worst tackle of it. Like, it was just a foot on Gibbs White's foot.
It's not like a whole gate tackle.
Oh, God, no. That was shocking.
that was 10 minutes in? Something like that?
Yeah, 10 minutes and off by 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, I did see that Calvin Phillips said, hopefully this is the end of the bad luck.
Yeah, they come in threes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad luck, mate.
Nah, you've just been shit.
I think his problem is he hasn't been playing Premier League football.
Yeah.
And he's just that little bit behind the pace.
Yeah. I would not be surprised at all if he ended up back at Leeds at the end of the season.
Well, we can talk about Leeds later.
Oh, yeah. Do we have to? I'm kind of scared.
Don't be scared. Bowen, he'll probably stay there because they definitely have a game in 29.
Yeah.
I know it seems a long way off, but it's not really.
No.
Gordon, 8 points. Not bad.
For someone who was
Took
injured,
the penalty.
He was injured last week.
Oh, he was nearly dead, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Howe said he's definitely not playing.
Yeah. He took a penalty, didn't
he took the penalty because Wilson and Isaac were off the field.
Wilson's had surgery.
On his pec.
Yeah.
Pecker ball. What's that? Haaland, triple captain, Watkins and Darwin.
You know, you copy in my front row.
Don't believe so.
Yeah, well, it's exactly the same.
Well, it is, but I'm not copying your front line.
You must be.
Yeah, because that's what I want to do, is to copy bits of your team.
Oh, you could copy Palmer.
I had Palmer on the bench.
Oh, shit, yeah. Well, Foden.
No, I don't want Foden. I'd rather have Gross. And Gordon, double G.
Yeah, I had Gordon. He's gone. I had my points from him. Bye-bye.
And he's still getting points, though. You had your points from Saka as well. He's still getting them.
Yeah, well,
that's part of your problem.
I saw Saka for De Bruyne. I really wish I hadn't.
Tell me about how much you enjoyed De Bruyne again.
He's going back on the blacklist.
Is he above or below Ward-Prowse on your blacklist?
I think.
Do you think he'll ever get back into your team again?
The fact he's come off and just absolutely destroyed my team means he's done.
But he's got a little tightness in his hamstring. Pep's looking after him.
He's going to be tight somewhere else if I get hold of him.
Yeah, that's our teams this week. So far.
Yeah, so far.
We still could get... Darwin could... You'll have Bradley anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever he gets.
Well, yeah.
I may have Darwin. Darwin may play. You'll have Darwin as well if he does, obviously.
Bradley gets another 21-pointer and I'll be up near your score.
Well, that's very, very true. Will we look at how the predictions are going so far for game week 26?
I definitely think we should.
Right. You seem a bit happier. You seem to have... Your mood has...
lifted. I've
lifted
forgotten about the
bit.
ginger twat. And moving on.
And so far, with one game to go, Liverpool-Luton tomorrow morning, you are on 11 points, and I'm on 7.
Yeah. Which
gives you a lead of 6 points at the moment.
Yes.
Overall. So I need a 2-0,
mm-hmm.
not a 3-0.
Yeah, because I
think you've got a 3-0.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, you have the 2-0. I've got the 3-0.
Ah, you need a 3. Oh, no, stick with that. I need that 2-0. Why do I need a 2-0?
I would quite like a Darwin hat-trick just before the Carabao Cup final.
Do you know what? I'll lose my score if it means Bradley gets a load of points.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
Actually, let's just go 5-0.
Well, you've already got a 6-point lead, so you can afford for me to get it correct.
Yeah, I like my 6-point lead.
Yeah, okay. Game week 26 with only...
Hold on. Should we mention Lockie's points?
Oh, yeah, we should.
Yeah. He got 6.
He's got 6 so far.
He did get a point out the Chelsea City game.
He did. He predicted a draw.
Yeah.
He was quite happy with that.
Yeah. Well, when you're doing that bad, you take a draw, wouldn't you?
And he's probably quite hopeful now for the Carabao Cup final, given that Liverpool are without Jota, Trent, and Jones, and possibly a few others. No. Alisson.
They got a deep squad. I don't think
so did Chelsea. Look how many players they bought.
Liverpool have a deep squad of really good players. Chelsea have a deep squad.
An expensive squad.
Expensive average players.
Very young players, though.
Yeah. There's a difference.
Apart from Thiago Silva.
Yeah.
Is he still injured?
Is he? Oh,
he was injured in the last game.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't play.
Yeah, but I mean...
do you want to predict that? I didn't put that down for the predictions for the Carabao Cup final.
Yeah.
Is it 0-0? Liverpool win on penalties again?
No, I reckon...
Kudber's laughing at that.
Yeah, he's laughing at you.
No, he'd laugh at that.
I reckon 3-2 Liverpool.
I will go 3-1 Liverpool.
He's still laughing.
And the Kookaburra is laughing his head off.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll write that down. I hadn't put that as part of the...
Yeah, I didn't think
Can we include that in the...
Yeah, well, we did the...
It's another chance for me to get more points or be further behind.
Well, we did the QPR Leicester game earlier in the season.
That's right, we did.
There'll be another one of them coming soon.
Yeah, and you might be in trouble then.
Yeah, we might break our scoring record for the season.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Liverpool-Chelsea. You said 3-2 Liverpool. And I said 3-1. We're both going for a Liverpool win, and when we both bet against Chelsea, quite often it goes badly wrong.
Yeah.
Not for...
But it's Liverpool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Darwin's injured, they put Gakpo on. Luis Diaz is injured, they got no one else there. Jota's injured, they put Salah on. Salah's injured as well. Okay, maybe they're not so hot up front.
No, I think they're just protecting Salah.
Yeah.
After his hamstring injury in the...
It
could have been just because they didn't want to play him as early in the last game, so they're probably just protecting him a little bit. He might have felt a little bit of tightness, but...
I wonder when Soboslai's back.
Don't know. He's still injured. Let's start off game week 26 with Aston Villa at home to Forest.
We start off with a draw.
You're going to start off with a draw?
I think so.
Okay.
Villa are a little bit shaky these days. Kind of struggling for consistency.
They've lost a few defensive assets.
Yes, there is that. I know they're better at home, but I still feel like Forest, they seem to be on the up, even if they're not getting points
Forest
every
are not
week.
bad.
Yeah, they're better under Nuno.
Attacking, anyway.
Yeah. So I'm going to head him to this one with 2-2 draw in mind.
2-2 draw. I've gone for a 3-2 home win.
Watkins hat-trick.
I don't care. I would like that. Brighton, who took advantage of the one-man advantage. They were handed after 10 minutes.
Yeah, because Sheffield were actually pushing before that.
Yeah. They're at home to Everton.
Yeah.
Who had another fantastically thrilling game with Crystal Palace.
It was a good game. Yeah, Brighton, I think, should get the home advantage. I think they'll probably win. I think it'll be a low-scoring affair, though, so I'll go 2-1.
2-1.
The classic.
The classic. 2-1 home. I'll go on a 2-0. I think they keep
a clean sheet.
Everton out.
But does Estepinian start?
That's, yeah. I don't know. What's he done? Was it just that bad game? Or is there some other underlying disciplinary issue? Has he gone out clubbing with Rashford or something?
No one would go out clubbing with Rashford. I mean, you might be worried that the shit atmosphere would rub off on you, you know?
Crystal Palace at home to Burnley.
New manager bounce?
That's right. Roy did try and dodge but he stood down.
He almost died. Probably. I don't know. He went to hospital.
He was faking it, man.
Well, probably. I thought
he may have heard about a vacancy at Sunderland.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting onto that already.
No, we just hint at it.
Okay, yeah, because we're not up to championship yet. They should get a bounce. They've been looking all right the last couple of weeks, just not winning.
They do struggle to score when they don't have Eze and Elise.
But Ayu's goal was beautiful.
Yeah, they score great. Score great goals.
Then Ayew, the new guy was on the sideline or in the stands on the weekend.
Did he have his head in his hands?
Yeah.
Is that what's Oliver Glasner?
Yeah,
is it
that's
Glasner?
him.
Austrian, is he?
Yeah, he's the Frankfurt manager. I'm going to go the classic again.
Oh,
2-1 home win.
2-1 home win. I've gone, I don't know why. I've got them scoring 3 goals.
3 goals? What, is Eze back?
No, I don't know.
Is Elise back?
Maybe he's unearthed a new gem from the academy or something.
Oh, okay.
No. 3-1. They'll be up for it.
Okay, yeah.
That's all I'm going.
I just wonder whether Joel Ward gets a place. Because apparently the new guy likes high press, fast football. That's not Joel Ward.
No, it's probably not Palace. Man United at home to Fulham.
United up and up and up and up.
Højlund is the new Haaland.
Yeah. I think at the moment Højlund's better value than Haaland.
Yeah.
Do I dare take him out for him?
Well, he's scored, so far this season, he's scored 7 goals and 2 assists.
It's pretty good going.
In the last 6 games, he's got 6 goals and 2 assists.
Yeah.
So it's all pretty much all in the last 6 games.
Yeah.
He's the youngest player to score in 6 consecutive games.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Still, I'm not gonna swap Berlin. Not yet. A couple more weeks, maybe. I'm gonna give it an easy win for United. Or maybe not. Maybe it'll be 1-1 at half time, and then they might get a scrappy one. Then Fulham will push, and then McTominay will come on and seal it.
Right.
3-1.
3-1. See, I've dropped to the classic 2-1 home win.
Well, it worked for me with United Luton, so got 3 points.
Yeah, you didn't have to mention that.
I did.
Bournemouth at home to Manchester City.
I realise I've put both the Manchester games at the same score, but it's not a home win. Bournemouth will not beat City, or will they? No, they won't. 3-1 City.
3-1. I've also gone 3-1 City.
Yeah. Solanke getting one.
I don't know.
Because you want him, don't you?
Well, I was thinking it's a pretty easy move to go Darwin to Solanke.
You convinced me to bring in Darwin. You spent weeks and weeks and months working on me, this bloody Darwin guy.
Yeah.
I'd bring him in.
Yeah, job's done. Now I'm off. You're stuck with him.
For now.
No, because you've got to get rid of the ginger twat.
Not this week. I'm going to get rid of blanking players this week.
Darwin's one of them.
Yeah, but I need to get rid of one in the midfield for Saka, so I can't play 5 in the middle and 3 up front.
No, that's true. Arsenal at home to Newcastle. The newly refreshed, rejuvenated and
free scoring
Arsenal, and particularly Mr. Saka.
Yeah. Big one, this one. Big one for both clubs. Probably the biggest game of the week, I'd say. Apart from the Cup, obviously. I'm going to put it at 4-2 to Arsenal.
4-2, that's quite the scoreline you've got there. Who's scoring? Is Saka getting all of those?
Well, I hope so, because I'll have him.
No, you won't.
Yes, I
Please don't bring him in.
I will.
Please don't bring him in.
Scoring run.
You brought in De Bruyne. Look what you did to him.
I know. I broke him.
So 4-2.
Yeah, 4-2.
I've gone 3-1 home win for Arsenal. Wolves at home to Sheffield United, who have been getting the odd spanking here and there.
Yeah, and they're going to struggle this week because they're without Holgate.
Who's gonna kick the legs of an attacking player?
Yeah, take out. He's done Matoma. He'll go for Hwang this week.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he can't. He can't do that from the sideline.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Oh, he might. He might just run on, kick him, run off. What's going on with Sheffield's low knee defenders this year? They sent Luke Thomas back to Leicester. He was so bad. Now they got Holgate on loan.
Is Luke Thomas getting game time at
No,
Leicester?
no. No. Apparently, Maresca didn't like him as a left back. Didn't like him as a right back. Decided he couldn't play centrally. So he was going to try and turn him into a box-to-box player, and Thomas didn't want to put in the effort to...
So he's the mascot now?
Now he's nowhere to be seen.
Right.
I don't know what I've done.
Are you suggesting that Maresca gets, get rid of people? Mafia style?
No.
Nowhere to be seen?
Well, he might have been seen somewhere, around the training ground, maybe. He's not at the games. Unless he is the mascot, maybe you're right.
It could be.
Gonna have to work that out now. You've put theories into my mind.
Yeah.
Okay. God knows why I've given Sheffield a goal.
Oh, yeah.
I have.
Archer.
He's injured. Brewster.
Is he injured?
No, he's back.
Oh, okay.
But Brereton Diaz is injured.
Yeah.
It's a good loan signing for him.
He looked so good for the first 2 game weeks.
Yeah, he did. 2-1 home win.
2-1 to Wolves. I've gone 4-0 to Wolves.
Really?
Yeah.
No Cunha, though.
The Neto Hwang combination.
Yeah.
I'm really quite interested in 8 Nori.
I got that written down here. You doggy to 8 Nori.
Yeah.
That was my plan for this week.
Oh, well, you don't need to talk to you anymore. Okay. Last game of the round, the shortened round.
Yeah.
West Ham at home to Brentford.
West Ham have not turned up for weeks now.
They've been pretty poor.
Yeah. Brentford looking better. They're really good this morning.
Yep.
Onyeka and Wisa played really well.
They do break quite nicely.
Yeah. Tony's looking good.
But West Ham like to let other teams have the ball.
Yeah. But this is a slumping West Ham. They look just...
Yeah, but they've got rid of Calvin Phillips now.
Oh, that's true.
He's going for a bit. No one's going to pass to the opposition team.
How do you... You're David Moyes, and you've got your team sheet there. You're filling in the team. How do you actually put Souček on the bench and Calvin Phillips on ahead of him?
He wants to get the sack.
That's the only thing I think, because you wouldn't, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't either. An out-of-form Calvin Phillips over Thomas Souček, who puts it in every game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad decision-making. So I'm giving it to Brentford with the classic scoreline.
Oh, the 2-1 away.
2-1. Yeah.
Ivan Toney?
Yeah, give him one. Maybe Neil Maupay with the other.
Wissa started up front with him this morning, didn't he?
Yeah, he needs a rest now. He's tired out.
He looked good, actually.
He did.
I've gone, and I don't know why I've done this. Probably because I have Bowen in my team.
Yeah.
And Areola as my goalkeeper.
Oh, they're getting a clean sheet.
No, they're not getting a clean sheet. They can't get a clean sheet. But he can get save points for me. Maybe save a penalty. No, he won't. If Tony gets a penalty, he's not missing, is he? 2-1 home win. That's my predictions for this week. Hopefully we'll go better than last week. Yeah, or this game week that's still gone.
Did you we're just talking about Brentford. Did you see when Maupay came on this morning?
No, I didn't see that.
Kyle Walker smashed him.
Oh, did he?
Like, just ankles. I think that was revenge for talking about his kids the other week.
Yeah.
Because it was a straight yellow card. He knew what he was doing.
Right, yeah. I only saw the start of that game, then I had to go to work. But I saw the Man City team come out all holding the kiddies' hands and going, I wonder are they all Kyle Walker's kids? And one of the poor kids, I did notice, had exactly the same hairstyle as Calvin Phillips.
Oh.
Like exactly the same.
Poor kid.
You know, those braids with the design and then tied back. Oh, there goes the pen.
Had no one told him that Phillips isn't there anymore?
Yeah, probably, but...
Wouldn't have been walking out of him anyway.
No, but yeah, he must have thought, oh, that's cool hair. Yeah. City player, I really like him.
What's the...
Where is he?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Where's the Sheffield player on the weekend with probably the worst hair I've ever seen? Like, I thought Doherty's was bad at the beginning of the season, but this guy's got shaved in a landing strip up the middle of his head.
Oh, okay.
It's awful. Can't remember who it was now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
You will if it comes up. You'll not notice it.
You'll not notice it.
Yeah, you'll not. Yeah, whatever. More cider.
Okay.
Hey.
What? Well, I sort of know what your plans are for game week 26, but do fill us in.
The original plan was going with 2 free transfers.
Yes.
But some Uruguayan moron with a mustache kind of ruined
Lucky?
Another
Uruguayan.
another Uruguayan moron with a mustache. Darwin changed that plan.
Yeah.
So now I'll be moving out 2 Spurs players. So I'll go Richarlison out to Saka because he has blanked twice in a row.
And he doesn't have a game this week.
Doesn't have a game. So, and he didn't really look that sharp on the weekend. But Spurs didn't in general.
Didn't look, no.
So, yeah, and then your doggy, he's injured.
Postecoglou's a fraud, mate.
Yeah, mate.
He's an Antipodean fraud.
Yeah. Whatever Antipodean means. That's too big for me, that word.
That's all right.
You go for a thesaurus?
No.
Or a dictionary?
So are ours.
So, yeah, that's after you've used that
No.
Campuccini. The squash thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, back on track.
Yeah. Your doggy is coming out for Nori, probably.
That's, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because I looked at Wolves and I looked at Kilman and I went, yeah, Kilman's
Nori
good.
gets quite far forward.
Yeah. I looked at Dawson, thought Dawson's good, and then I was going through pages of defenders. I went, oh no, Nori.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Reguilon, but probably not Reguilon.
I agree with that. Yeah, I wouldn't say anything against that. Not that that's the reason why you'd go, oh yeah, Keith said it's good, so I'm doing it.
Well,
you were doing it anyway.
I've done that with Darwin. And look where that got me, 5 points. And I said, what did Solanke get, like 12 or 13?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But hey, it's your choice. You brought in De Bruyne too. I never swayed you to De Bruyne.
No, I should have listened to you when you said he was not worth getting in. But I mean, the week after you changed your mind, so I listened to you then. I brought him in. I said it too.
Yeah, so that's your And would that'll give you a full team? Playing?
Yeah. No bench, though.
Yeah, that's all right. I think I'll be playing without a bench this week. My plans are quite possibly to roll.
And what about your fantasy league?
That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I thought you were just going to have
To
a
roll a
on the
transfer.
ground.
Roll a transfer.
Nice for some.
Yeah, but I'm playing Gary in the head-to-head this week, and
You know he'll spend points.
he won't spend points because he played a wild card last week.
He might make one.
If he spends points this week, he's an idiot.
Yeah, he won't spend
in
points.
earlier.
He did say he might make one just to sort of move things into a...
Just to really
Yeah.
drive the nail into my coffin.
Yeah. He doesn't know that he's playing you yet.
He doesn't.
No.
Doesn't he look at? Oh no, he's not aware of much, is he?
Yeah, I think he's just too busy at the moment.
Yeah, or I could go Darwin to Solanke this week because I'm imagining that because the Liverpool blanking this week, Darwin might get sold quite a lot.
Yeah.
And his price could go down. And Solanke, after his return last week, and with the double coming up in 28, could go up. And I think they play Sheffield United the week before.
They play Sheffield and Luton. No, they play Burnley, then they play Sheffield and Luton in the double.
Yeah, and they're both at home.
Yeah.
So you'd probably want Solanke for that game week.
Yeah, I do. So I looked at my team today and I went my 2 this week. And then if I sold De Bruyne and Darwin next week for Salah and Solanke, I'd have perfect funds. But there's no way someone's not price moving across 2 game weeks.
Well, even with after Salah getting 11 points in the first game,
he went up, didn't he?
I don't think he went up, but he was brought in by like 150,000 people before a blank game week. So his price is going to go up.
Yeah. I'm considering playing a wild card sometime in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe like before the next lot of doubles.
I'm just seeing if I can somehow get through the big blank game week in 29.
My plan is basically Estepinian out. Like all up, this could be over game weeks or with a wild card. It'd be Estepinian out, your doggy out, Willian out, Turner out, Richarlison out, De Bruyne out, Darwin out. And then I'd cheapen my back row quite significantly.
One like mine.
Yours is expensive.
I know.
Gary's gone all cheap defence.
Yeah, it's going to cost him against me this week.
Well,
No,
there's
I
not
don't
many.
think so.
There's just not
I
many
don't
clean
think
sheets
so.
anymore. You just get the random one now and then.
Yeah, because at the moment in game week 29, there are only 3 games that are guaranteed.
Yeah, that's pretty small.
Burnley against Brentford, Fulham against Spurs, and West Ham, Aston Villa.
For me, that if that stayed like that, which you probably won't.
No, there'll probably be another couple at least.
That's probably a free hit week for me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to use a wild card and get stuck with all those players.
If Man United beat Forest... Oh no, if Man United get beaten by Forest, then you'd have Man United at home to Sheffield United.
Hoyland.
Yeah.
The week for the Hoyland.
If Leeds beat Chelsea...
You mean when Leeds beat Chelsea?
which is possible, then you'll have an Arsenal home to Chelsea in that game week too.
Okay.
So if you had a couple of those games to come through, then you might be able to get past it. But a lot of people will be free hitting then.
I think I'll have to free hit on that week.
Yeah, I'll wait and see, but at the moment it probably is a free hit.
Yeah, the way I'm looking at it is I'm not going to be manoeuvring for a lot of those players.
Yeah.
And I'm not likely to wild card for those teams, because it's not a great selection of teams.
Yeah.
So I'll probably end up free hitting.
Excellent news.
Giving too many plans away now, aren't I?
I've got all your plans for the next few weeks. Do you want to talk about how Leicester are going in the Championship?
The tactical defeat.
Oh, the tactical defeat.
Tactical defeat.
Who by?
Middlesbrough. Who we knocked out FA Cup, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
So your lead at the top now is
9
points.
Yeah.
Over...
Leeds.
Who do you play this week coming?
Leeds.
Saturday morning, isn't it?
At Ellen
early
Road.
Saturday morning, yeah.
I'll be watching that at 7 o'clock. I've got to be in at the moment.
Leeds are in really good... They're probably the form team in the Championship at the moment.
They beat us 1-0 at home.
That's right,
last time out.
Wouldn't it... Oh, look at that. Leeds could pip you to the title.
If they do that, I'm going to find Troy. I'm going to hold him down and I'm going to shave his mustache off. And you know what? Hayley would probably help me.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that when it came to it.
Oh, you think she's fond of it now?
I don't know, but she would protect him.
Even with the mustache?
Yeah.
I'm not going to hurt him. I'm just going to take the mustache.
Oh, you might have to make that clear to start with.
Come here,
She's
Troy.
pretty good with it.
Come here, Troy.
She's pretty good with a roundhouse kick. She could maybe kick it just off his lip with a roundhouse kick. Could be part of her grading. Just tell her this is part of your grading for the next for your next belt. You've got to take a moustache off his upper lip without hitting his nose or his teeth. Actually, I don't mind if you do either.
No, I think
you won't get the belt.
I'd like to watch this. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it'd be a draw. Maybe.
Yeah, a draw. Would you take? You'd take a draw.
I'll take a draw.
You'd take a draw.
Southampton have lost form. They got beat by
Hull.
Yeah, they got beat,
morning.
and then they got beat on the weekend as well.
Yeah. Ipswich won this morning.
Yeah, they beat Rotherham. It was 4-3.
Yeah,
that was huge.
It was I think it was a late goal for them to beat Rotherham, which worries me a little bit because we're playing Rotherham next.
But you won. You won this week.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Was it 1-0?
1-0. Yeah, a 1-0 thrashing. Our form's been pretty good. We've lost one game in the last 5. A couple of wins, a couple of draws, and one loss.
Any point's a point when you're in that sort of situation.
Well, we're only 1 point away from Millwall, who travelled to Southampton this weekend. I'm hoping that Southampton can get their mojo back.
Is it sloppy Southampton or vengeful Southampton?
I'm hoping it's vengeful, but Millwall will be, well, everyone's fighting down there, so it doesn't, you can...
Yeah.
You don't have to say that, I suppose. But, yeah, I didn't really like the fact that Rotherham took Ipswich to... It took a final goal to get 4-3 over Rotherham just before we play them. Maybe they'll be tired.
Yeah, they put it all in.
Yeah. So we play them. Sheffield Wednesday, the team below us, play Bristol City.
Yeah. Who beat... Oh, it was Bristol City. Beat Southampton.
Yeah.
Then lost the next one. Good old Bristol.
Yeah. And, yeah, Southampton, Millwall. So I'm hopeful that we can... That would be... I'm hopeful. I don't want to say it too loud, but if you go on... Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping we can get out of the bottom. I'm hoping we can get out of the bottom 3 this after this weekend.
There you go.
That's what I want.
You've said it.
I've said it, so now it won't happen. No, I believe in Marty.
Oh yeah, you still got Marty.
Yeah, of course we have.
Oh, they've been changing managers left, right, and centre in the Championship.
Yeah.
Like Mick Beale.
Oh, Mick Beale.
Your favourite manager.
Silly Mick Beale. Yeah. What's he gone and done? He's been relieved of his duties after 12 games.
Good run.
Which is the shortest tenure as permanent manager of Sunderland. It's 1 game less than Paolo Di Canio.
Yeah, well, you win like 2 of those or something? 2 of those 12? Or?
No, it hasn't been that, but he's lost the last 2.
Yeah.
Plus, it's been found out that he's had a secret account.
Yeah.
Well, not a secret. The account isn't secret, but the fact that he ran it has been only just sort of picked up in the last little while.
Where he was just going on the account and saying how great Mick Beale was.
Yeah, reposting
himself.
Reposting stuff that was praising Mick Beale and putting Sunderland down.
Yeah, I hadn't heard about any of that until you sent me a message.
Yeah, I just saw it on X or Twitter.
The website formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah. I saw it on the Second Tier podcast page. And it was someone else.
Another podcast.
What the Fark.
Yeah.
Or What the Folk podcast. They had done investigation and find out, oh, actually, this is Mick Beale's page.
Yeah, I saw it with the
Michael Beale's page.
It's called the page he was using was player ID.
Player_ID. Yeah.
And when they traced it back, it linked to a player_ID podcast that he was hosting.
Yeah.
And then they checked his LinkedIn, because apparently people still have LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Business types. And it said in his bio, host of the player_ID podcast. And he deleted both the page and the LinkedIn. Caught.
Yeah.
That is embarrassing, actually.
Yeah. Did say that Tony Mowbray, who they removed to put him in there, he's taken I think because he took over Birmingham after Rooney went.
Yeah.
And he's taken a little time off for an undisclosed illness. He's probably just pissed himself laughing.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's setting up a secret account.
Yeah.
to troll Mick Beale.
He's going to praise himself.
But I mean, he's been there 2 months. He got a 2.5-year contract, so he's probably laughing.
Yeah, he'd be walking away. Yeah. Oh, there's probably clauses, like if you performance clause or something.
Or if you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Or if you're a dodgy prick.
Yeah.
Which we knew from his time at QPR.
Well, you knew, I didn't know.
Yeah, he turned down the Wolves job at the time. He'd only just come to QPR and he was doing really well. We were top of the league. And then
Glory days.
Yeah. And he turned down the Wolves job, but then was seen at Ibrox just a short while before Van Bronckhorst was given the boot. And then he's just, I'll take that job.
And didn't do very well.
After saying that he would, he wanted to stay with the QPR and really build something here. He really felt like an affinity with the team and the young players, and off you go. So
they all say that though, don't they?
Yeah, but that was particularly there was a very short space of time between saying that and going, oh, Rangers job's up, fellas. I'll see ya. Yeah, so I'm not that bothered that he's got.
No, I gathered that from the message I had. There was a lot of laughing faces and then a very nasty word at the end. And all it said on my phone was the nasty word. I thought, what have I done now?
Just the usual. I think that's enough of the championship.
Yeah. Until we get beat on the weekend.
One of us might get beaten. I hope we don't both get beaten, because that would be a terrible podcast next week.
We'll have to get a guest.
We might. Yeah, we can't get Loggy back again because they're going to get beaten in the Carabao Cup final.
We could just maybe close up the room, bring in a gas bottle, and set it out and have a podcast.
Well, who's going to edit it then?
We'll put it out in full, like our last testament to the word. It's
like a live stream,
like our note. You know,
right.
Our note is verbal, and in years to come, when the podcast becomes like a cult show, you know, they get it out and they go, "This was the last one."
And then they'll go, "There was more."
This has got quite somber.
It has. I think we should head to the leagues.
Yeah. Okay. Is that going to be any less depressing though?
Possibly not. Yeah. Well, we have the game week hasn't finished.
No.
So it could change a little bit.
Probably not much though.
No. In the main mini league, still Leo on top.
Yay. Actually, I've got mixed feelings because I don't want you to win. I don't want him to win.
Do something about it.
I am. I've got a plan.
Yeah, Leo's on top, and his gap is still about the same, because
how do you know that?
The gap between him and I, the points gap.
Okay,
not the. I don't know what sort of gap are you talking about.
I don't know either. I just spend too much time around Gary.
So that's pretty much because I triple captained Haaland. Yeah. He captained Haaland. That's a 10-point difference.
Yeah.
I had Ake. He had Walker.
Walker played both.
Walker got 12 points. Ake got 2 points. So there's the difference between captain and triple captain. So, and our other players have sort of evened themselves out. He still has Doughty and Darwin to play.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a little bit of Doughty that Darwin doesn't play.
You've been waiting all evening to use that.
No, I haven't.
Sure you haven't.
Just popped into my head right then. Off the cuff.
Off the cuff.
I got a script writer in for that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, if you didn't pay him too much.
Oh, it was $10 well spent.
$10?
Yeah, Charlie did it.
Fucking hell, he's going to have a life career if he can get $10 of that.
Yeah. So he'll likely go ahead a little bit more. Whatever, yeah. Whatever Doughty gets.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever Doughty, Yeah, you're not very dismissive at all, are you?
Gary's moved back into third, pushing Johnny down.
Ooh.
No, come on, there's no carry on here. It's not carry on podcast now from now to the end of it. Okay.
Sure?
Okay.
Are you sure? Because I can do what I want, really.
And Chris is in fifth at the moment.
I can't find any smart in that.
In the head-to-head league, the games are still, some of them they're going to be pretty close. Emmy at the moment is ahead of Leo. Emmy's on 95 with Bradley to play.
Mm-hmm. Did she change her team?
She did.
And she's still got 95.
Well, she didn't have any. She wouldn't have had enough defenders. I did tell her that this week. I said, "You won't have enough defenders." Usually, she looks at it, and goes, "It's all right." But yeah.
Oh, so it was you this week then?
No, I tell her every week to change her team, and she goes,
"It's not what Gary Quattramini thinks."
What's that? What does he think?
He thinks you do it, doesn't he?
It didn't change for the last 5 weeks. I tell her, and then she goes out drinking. Allegedly. She's got 95. Leo's got 87, but he has, like I said, Doughty and Darwin. I'll not say again. I've already said it once, and it was hilarious.
You're $10. Are you sure you don't want to get more for your money?
Maybe I should.
Yeah.
I Doughty that Darwin plays.
There you go. That's $5 a time.
That's right. Then we got James against Johnny. That is... James is on 70 at the moment, but he has 1 point to come off the bench, and Robertson also to come off the bench.
Right.
He has 2 points, so actually they're even.
And Robertson's got another game.
Robertson's playing, and then Johnny has Doughty and Barkley.
He'll probably win then. Unless Robertson gets a goal.
And there's Troy, 69, which is the funniest number.
Oh, who's doing the smart now?
Against Gary Quattramini, who's on 97. So that one's done and dusted.
I'd say that's over.
You got Damien ahead against Rebecca. Rebecca's only got Bradley to play. Damien has Bale, Doughty, Diaz, and Darwin.
I think we know where that's going.
That's another defeat for Rebecca by the looks of it. And you got Tony on 66 against Pig, who's got 56. Tony has Virgil, Van Dijk, Barkley, and Darwin to play. Pig just as Darwin. So that's another win for Tony. Do I know how I'm doing?
Yeah, I don't even know how I'm doing, so fill me in on what you're doing.
Sorry? Is this Carry On podcast again?
It's gone wrong.
I don't know how you're doing.
No,
I haven't even looked.
Well, just fill me in on how you're doing. And, we'll forget about mine.
Yeah, I've got 93 points. I'm playing the highest point scorer of the week so far. Mark's got 99, but he spent 4, so he's got 95.
Yeah.
We both have Darwin, but he also has Konate.
So you need Konate not to play?
No. If Konate doesn't play, I've lost because he's 2 points ahead already. I need Konate to play.
And get sent off and concede 2 goals.
No. Yes. No, because then he'd have a point for starting. I need him to concede 4 goals.
What's the red
and get sent off.
What's the red card?
2. -2.
So concede 2 goals.
Which is a -1. But he gets a point for starting.
Yeah, but if he's sent off and concedes 2 goals, that's -3.
It's only -2 because you get the 1 for starting the game.
Not yeah. But if he gets sent off in the first, if he say he starts,
Yes, so he
that's
gets
1
a point.
so he's 3 points ahead of you all up.
Yes.
If they concede 2 goals at any stage of the game,
Yeah.
and he gets sent off, he's -2 for the sending off,
Yeah.
and -1
Yeah.
for the 2 goals. So he's.
It would be a draw. So I need him.
You could do with another draw.
I could do with him. I need, because you get minus for conceding goals.
Yeah.
You get minus for red card, and you get minus for scoring an own goal. So I need him to do. I need him to do 2 out of the 3. Any 2 out of the 3.
Yeah.
I'd like them to let in 4 goals.
That's not in your prediction.
I don't care. I will forgo the prediction, like you said. But other than that, it's other
pretty
than
much
that miracle,
it's done and dusted.
it's done and dusted.
Yeah.
Mark has beaten me, so I'll say right now, well done, Mark. Congratulations. Can you give me one of those sarcastic hand claps? Well done, Mark. Yeah, that's enough. That's me getting a defeat. I've been doing quite well just hanging in there near the top 5. Just been looking at it for a while.
And now
you'll
be looking at it as you sink further.
Yeah. And looking back towards me and going over my shoulder, looking down and going, oh, that Gary's down there.
Wait till you see me.
Yeah, and then I play Gary next week. He could come closer this week and then closer again next week by beating me.
Gary's like the circling shark beneath you. I'm like just the shipwreck on the bottom. There's no height. There's just bottom feeders down there. You just.
Oh, hang on.
You say, oh.
Carry on podcasting.
And you blamed me, didn't you? Didn't we already have one called Carry On Podcast?
What, Carry On Cider?
Oh, Carry On Cider.
Games in game week 26 for the top 5. Leo plays Pig, who has Hoyland and Garnacho.
Yeah, but Leo's got Garnacho, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So if he's on the bench, points for Garnacho.
Did he get an assist this week? Did he? Yeah, I think he did.
So, yeah.
Johnny plays Mark. Gary Quattramini plays Tiny. So that's 2 top 5s meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And Rebecca plays Liam. Rebecca might be at the top 5 by then, but I just put her in there just because that's what it is. Syria against Troy.
Oh, that's an interesting lineup.
Particularly when Syria has about half a squad that you can play next week.
Yeah.
I think he's missing 7 or 8 players next week, so I'm expecting a free hit if he has one.
What a fantastic triple captain he did. Jota.
That was unlucky.
It was
funny.
It was so funny.
It was funny. Not for Jota. We're not laughing at someone falling on his knee.
No.
But we're laughing at the outcome for Syria.
I know it was funny because what was that? That happened around midnight, and there was a message from you on my phone that said "Poor Syria." So I knew it was funny.
Yeah. You are playing against Sarah.
All right. Well, I don't think she's got a chip.
Usually has lots of Liverpool players in her team.
That's true.
Usually has 3 Liverpool players in her team, so she'd be without them. I didn't look at the rest of her team to see.
She usually has a chip to play on me.
She does like to do that after you suggested that she play it on me a couple of seasons ago, and she went, no, I don't think I will.
And she always says that she doesn't realise she's playing me when she does it. 2 wild cards.
I think she knows exactly what she's doing.
I do too.
And I'm obviously playing Gary.
Match of the week.
Yeah, I'm not that confident about his chances there at all.
Yeah. Oh. After he's just played a wild card.
Yeah, he should be fine, shouldn't he?
Should be.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
Anyway. Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Kate.